Hey folks, today I want to show you how easy you can create your own experiment template in Steadybit. Let's say I have an experiment that I find really useful and that I want to share with my organization. Like for instance, that one in here where we are basically checking how long it takes for your Kubernetes cluster to reschedule all the pods whenever one specific host is going down. And in order to do that, we just check that in the beginning all pods of a specific deployment are there, then shutting down a single host where the pod is running on, and eventually check that within 1 minute the whole Kubernetes cluster is rescheduled and all pods are ready again for that deployment. And I can now go over here and just save it as a new template when I'm an administrator, which results in the template editor. In here, we have the same structure as before, but now with the additional power to actually replace some of the specific values, like for instance, the Kubernetes deployment or the name of the Kubernetes cluster, with some placeholders that should be defined whenever a user is using that template to create a new experiment. So jumping over in here, I can simply replace the dev demo cluster name by a placeholder, say something like Kubernetes cluster name, and do the same for the Kubernetes namespace, as well as the Kubernetes deployment. And then, of course, I should do the same for the other attacks in here, like the shutting down the host and the podcheck. Here we go, just made everything consistent. I can even use the placeholder in the title of the experiment. Here we go. Now I need to describe the template placeholder so that a user using the template in the end knows what this placeholder is all about and what kind of value he should pick over there. I can give the template placeholder a displayed name, which will be shown to the user, and I can also describe it by using Markdown. Here we go, just fill out all the template placeholders. I've asked which Kubernetes cluster. I've added the remark that it should be a pre-production Kubernetes cluster. I can, of course, also use Steadybit's environment and team capabilities to make it safe to not accidentally shut down a host in the wrong Kubernetes cluster, but that's something for another video. And also specified some more details about the Kubernetes namespace and the Kubernetes deployment. Now, of course, I need to make sure that people are actually able to find that specific template by giving it a title, providing some useful details in here, again, with the support of Markdown, and assigning some tags. Let me quickly do that. Here we go. The template is perfectly described. I've assigned some tags, so I can simply save the template. And now it's available for everyone in the organization of my platform to use this template. If you want to see how this looks like, check out the next video. Take care.